and Uncle Punch, like
They aren't showing that in tournament, right?
they don't know what it's like to be, you know, in like top 8 like that, and like dude versus Cody.
One other question before we start. What do you think of HBox's fit? You got the Sasuke, or it looks like Sasuke or Itachi, excuse me. So.
Yeah, I like it better than the Spider-Man jersey or whatever.
Okay,
you know,
I think it is a liquid kind of merch though, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I know they did like a Naruto collab, so.
Yeah, and Cody, on the other hand, newly signed. Well, not that newly signed anymore, but a couple months on CLG, just pretty sick.
I mean the new.
Oh, rest there, Hungrybox. Hungrybox always playing to the crowd, looking back after that big rest. That's how you want to start off the game. But Hungrybox's his recent episode with Moki that Moki actually won, he landed like 12 rests and still lost, which is so demoralizing when you're Jigglypuff, because it's like, what? You can't get any less OPK, it feels, openings per kill. But sometimes if the Fox is just playing well, they just win. So we'll see what Cody can do here.
One of the things I noticed with HBox is when like he looks off in the distance, like when like he'll hit a rest, and then he'll look off in the distance, and it's like he's like looking for someone in the crowd to be like mad at. See, he's looking right now. He's like,
yeah.
I don't even know, like the way he conceptualizes competition is so different. Like it's like he thinks like his mom's in the crowd watching him, or his rivals off there in the distance, like kind of sweating. I don't think they're there.
People compare Hungrybox to LeBron James a lot, and it reminds me of a LeBron move where he'll like fake like he's tired. And like he's like taking a breather and then just like drive really fast to the basket, and like I feel like HBox will like look away, you know, even when he's not dead, and then just like back air in place, and like, you know, his opponent's like expecting like him to just stand still and get up smashed. But those antics have never really worked versus Cody. You know, like HBox will just win if he plays better, but the out of game stuff, I think Cody's like mental game and his puff game plan is like too strong for it to really work.
Yeah, he does, like HBox does kind of play in like a content pilled way.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because he's a kind of a content pilled person. I don't know who's saying that he's like LeBron.
I just
is HBox saying that, or you're saying that? You're saying that.
Yeah, I'm saying that honestly.
Okay.
Just like their media personalities are
like,
similar,
yeah, like,
you know.
I mean, I guess obviously HBox, very dominant player, someone who's been #1 for a long time. Really good rest out of shield as well.
Yeah, crouches that shine, so doesn't get knocked down, and gets that rest out of shield on up smash.
I mean, so far he's kind of playing like LeBron, already with a really solid lead. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't exactly how I expected this to go, largely because one of the things, I've watched a lot of sets between these two, and one of the things that Cody does just so well is he's kind of always ready for like puff kind of situations. So this is something that, like, even though Fox players have played against him for like so long, there's all these there's kind of like random ass situations where Cody like knows what to do. He knows to shield, he knows when to DI, he won't get cheesed, but he just got JV3'd, man.
Yeah, I was not expecting that, and yeah, earlier he also
Who's he looking at?
I don't know.
I want to know. Like,
I mean, the crowd is popping off for those rests.
Is he beatboxing?
I think he's just
chewing gum.
Yeah, he's just feeling good about the crowd being on his side here. Cody missing an up throw up air in the first game is also extremely rare. I think he's trying to get a single hit because at that 70%, that's like one of the easiest percent ranges to SDI out of it. But yeah, this is we're on FD here, which most puffs, this is an instant lose versus good Foxes. You know,
you think this is worse than Stadium?
This is definitely worse than Stadium.
Okay.
Like it's so hard to get in on Fox. But the way HBox plays is, well, he's got to get a lead, but he plays very corner based and he won't go in. He doesn't really air stall despite the, you know, whole left intake thing. He basically just stands.
Ooh, beautiful wave dash through.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't go for the read, but still gonna get a rest anyway. Wow.
And Cody dying off the top. And now this is where HBox is just gonna stay in the corner, start ledge camping. You know, he'll
Nice.
Using that. Cody, the ledge camping doesn't seem to work very well versus him. Versus Fox in general, probably the best character at dealing with it.
Nice, able to get a regrab off the up throw, not able to DI kind of far enough, and this has been just really solid. Even the power shield grab, gonna catch the stall, no, gets to the ledge in time. This is still so good from HBox. I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
Another power shield too. A third power shield.
He gets so many power shields on both moves.
4 power shields.
And lasers. he's basically reacting as late as possible to him doing an aerial, which lets him also react to him trying to do empty land grab. So we saw Cody try to grab and he wave dashed under it. You know, Cody's doing aerials right now.
One of the other things I noticed as well in his set versus Polish is he was pretty consistent with the SDI.
Yeah.
Obviously, Polish not the most clean Fox yet. Still someone who's kind of working on their Fox, but Hungrybox really consistent in making those up throw up airs not a reliable kill setup.
Yeah, but right now Cody's just been missing them, like not even hitting the first hit. I think because he's trying to get those double hits. At certain percents, it's definitely a lot easier for Jigglypuff to SDI. At other percents, it's really hard. Sometimes you hit 2 SDI inputs in the right direction and you still get hit by the up air. So.
And we see stuff like there, like going for the up throw back air is just him kind of respecting that and also respecting the up throw rest. Not the up throw Puff rest, but when Fox up throws Puff, she can kind of rest out of that at the early percent. So that's why we see the back air. It's a scary rest to do, but it is a rest you can do. Yeah,
especially when up air is not going to kill, you might as well just go for back air. But Cody taking back the lead, and oh, that turnaround was that was almost really bad. You just got to hold left while you're turning around still, so you got the DI if HBox opts to grab you. Okay, gets that read on the tech chase. Drills a little bit too early. Yeah, the edge guarding so strong from Cody.
All right, both of them just kind of looking for a meaningful opening. At 46, you kind of can't do too much yet, but you're about like 1 nair away from up smash killing. And, you know, even just any little bit of additional percent, now you're easily going to be an up throw up air percentage.
Yeah, that was a clean up throw up air from Cody with no DI on the up throw. Makes it a lot easier for Fox. Get fewer, you know, SCI. It's lower SCI success rate. And here we are on Dreamland, which, you know, Cody's win rate on the stage has been very high recently. Mainly because, you know, they're always going here, and sometimes there's 3-0s. You know, the advantage is for Fox just being the platform, circle camping with lasers, and center stage is so good for Fox, and, you know, HBox would be playing the corner here.
I think one thing that just, like, is really tricky with this matchup in general, it's something I felt back when I used to play Puff, is just, like, there's no stage that's, like, really good for Puff. And, like, some people will tell you the stage we're looking at right now is really good for Puff. And I certainly wouldn't say it's bad. But like Fox has a lot of stuff on this stage. He can run around. He has so much room. Because his kill setups are so good, he can kill relatively early. I cannot believe he got that regrab. And there's the RTC. You know, HBox silencing the critics like myself.
Yeah. But that was kind of a weird tech chase because he did the short hop, which I think you're supposed to full hop there. So I don't know if he would have been able to cover. Yeah, I think because he did the short hop there too. You can short hop RTC rest, but I think it's like way tighter. So I feel like that was a reconfirm, but I'm not sure. I have to check the tape.
Anyway, what I was saying earlier is basically just like the stages themselves are so kind of against Puff. Like FD, really brutal. Stadium, really brutal. Battlefield, fine.
Yeah,
FOD, fine.
Sometimes I wish I could just go to Battlefield 3 times. Like,
yeah.
That'd be nice.
In some ways, like, I feel like it's better than Dreamland. Like,
yeah.
Dreamland, it depends on who you're playing. Like, sometimes, depending on the Fox, like, Dreamland is, like, an insanely hard counter. But someone like Cody, I feel like, is able to use the space really well.
Wow, just wait that out and, like, wait out the aggressive option out of shield with that back air. Not able to get the edge guard, though, but let's see what he does here. Yeah, when Fox is high, it's really hard. He has so many mix-ups from going to side platform, going to the ledge. Speaking of ledge, Hungrybox just holding on there. And Cody slowly getting some laser damage there and approaching the ledge. Trying to make it so that, oh. And that kills.
Yeah, suddenly, despite HBox's best efforts, Cody's still managing to take the lead. And this is just kind of showing this is probably one of the hardest matchups for HBox kind of in the modern era. You know, Zane has been another kind of pain point for HBox, but Cody is just so favored against him. I believe they're 4-1, or Cody's 4-1 against HBox offline. and he's had some just dominant sets, like a reverse 3-0 at Summit. It's just, he just is so knowledgeable with the matchup.
Yeah, losing counter pick advantage here, especially after 2 tech chase rests, would just be absolutely heartbreaking for Hungrybox.
Oh, what a read though! Completely guessing where he would go on the up B, but doesn't get anything from it anyway.
All right, that should do it. Grabs onto ledge. 64% is a good amount on Jigglypuff. Gonna play the ledge a little bit here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see just like a couple more laser shot to kind of guarantee the up throw up air percentage, although 64 might be high enough.
It's a very small percent range on Dreamlands.
Definitely on any other stage, that would for sure be high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how Cody's playing this very, very patient, not kind of forcing it.
Like just getting these lasers when he can with the full hop to top platform. And Hungrybox just playing on the side platform because at this percent, you don't want to get grabbed. You're just going to die when you get grabbed. So HBox plays a very percent game, but he's not getting anything started really. So at a certain point, he has to go in. But, there's 4 minutes on the timer, so you can wait for Cody to try and do something.
Yeah, and I think like HBox has kind of developed a play style that is like the master of waiting for people to go in. Of course, gets clipped by the up air. Cody able to take that counter pick advantage back, which is huge. Like we were talking about earlier, stages matter a lot in this matchup. This means that HBox, even if he wins the next game, he's going to have to play on one of Cody's counter picks, most likely Stadium. And Stadium sucks. I actually feel like it's worse than FD.
Okay, he has to go back to Battlefield. Cody says, yes, I'm from New York. But yeah, that Dreamland, Dreamland, it felt fine when he was getting the rest, but those rests are easier to get on Battlefield because the platform just cover more of the area. So I don't know, honestly, if I was Cody, I feel like I'd just say no. Like you can't go back here. This was our starter, right? We didn't start Fountain.
Yeah, we didn't start Fountain. This is the starting stage for this. Like I'm sure you as a Puff player, this is one of the few, I'm generally not a guy who's like, yeah, let's just start Battlefield. But this is one where like, back when I used to play Puff, this is the stage you go to. Like it's like, even if you say like, oh no, let's not start Battlefield, you will strike to this stage. It is like the only kind of truly neutral stage it feels like. So
I've had Spacey start me Fountain because of the recovery on Battlefield being harder for Spaceys. And also, tech chase rest on Battlefields. And I've also had very campy Spacey start me Dreamland.
Yeah.
But, 96% of the time, random number, but it's going to be Battlefield.
Yeah, no, it's just a kind of very, solid stage. This is why I was saying earlier, clearly even HBox not feeling that, the typical counter pick of Dreamland is that strong versus Cody. And it's a testament to Cody's skill. I did actually speak to Cody before this match started, just kind of asking him, is there any kind of player you're specifically looking to play against? Is there any kind of match that you prepared for specifically? Rest! Yeah.
Does it?
Worth it.
Cody, tech wall jump, air down or something, that would have been crazy. But yeah, HBox was too low to really get anything, any confirmed kill there, it feels like, except rest, so definitely worth to go for. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So many edge
just the fact that Cody got a grab off of that too after a really beautiful edge cancel. Gonna get the up throw up air to confirm the kill. And we're back to even after a crazy rest earlier. That's big. This is the kind of momentum that HBox needs.
Yeah, I really don't let Hungrybox go back to Battlefield. I know you love this stage, Cody, but it just feels like you get so much momentum.
Man. It's the New
here.
York.
Yeah.
He can't say no to Battlefield. It's part of the code. It's like a religion with them. All right, good tech chase so far. Able to re-grab though, but the wave dash out of shield forward smash. Gonna set up another edge guard. Keeps it going. Oh, that's big though.
Is that gonna kill?
Yeah,
wow,
it's gonna kill.
37% on the top platform, and Cody could just straight up win this game. Fox is really not that close to death percent here because you're not going to combo into rest. You got to get a read on that tech chase. Or that bear off stage, and that'll do it.
Reads the upbeat to ledge, and we are going to game 5. This has been quite the set. Honestly, there have been many times where we've seen HBox kind of really, really impress me with very, very clean play. And then somehow Cody kind of finds an answer. This is the kind of highest level of Melee, and it's been a really, really fun set so far, and fun to see these two guys kind of match up so often.
Yeah, this has been a great set so far. Glad that it's close. I like seeing that. But yeah, here we are on Stadium. Everything's gonna kill so early here on Fox's end. We do have side platforms, unlike FD, which will help HBox with his tech chases. Oh, tries to do an edge cancel up air, but gets up smash, which could have led to death.
Absolutely.
And Fox in knockdown percent from back air and fair here, barely. I think Bear's a little bit stale, so it might not knock down. Cody getting the kill, but this isn't bad percent if HBox can find the kill soon.
You know, the last time I commentated a set between these two, Cody did a reverse pop-off.
Oh, was that Gomel?
That was Gomel.
Yeah.
That's the last time I commentated them. So,
oh.
Actually, I don't know if that's true. Maybe there's like an online set, but in terms of LAN sets,
yeah.
So don't think we'll see that this time. That was definitely pretty shocking. Beautiful edge cancel from HBox though. Kind of going for sort of risky openers, especially when Cody's ready to attack. But
yeah, and we're at barely up down knockdown percent here too from Puff on Fox. That'll lead to rest, but Cody,
oh my God, what an up air.
He stays very grounded, you know. He does that short hop up air, but he's not going to full jump. There's really no reason to full hop at that percent, like, but a lot of Foxes will just do it, you know, where up air leads to rest. Cody's disciplined, and this is looking kind of rough now. Cody corners himself, but still not a knockdown percent from Bear or Fair.
Yeah, actually, like, really disciplined in the corner as well. I think just in general, like, discipline is a good way to sum up how he's been approaching this matchup. Not forcing situations, constantly playing situations where Fox is favored. And it's working beautifully, especially in a stage like Pokemon. Like, this is a solid lead from Cody.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's going to get a grab from it and a kill.
Death. Is this curtains for Hungrybox? I doubted him yesterday versus Salted SJ, and he got a 2v1.
Oh, going for
Let's see how much damage Cody gets for that rest decision. That is a lot of percent.
I don't like the rest there at all. I feel like that's not how you turn it around. You're going to take like 50 just for like what, like a kill at 100? I honestly wonder if that's like a mentality thing, because HBox was kind of shaking his head for the first time the whole set. Wonder if he started to like give up a little bit.
Oh, gets the grab.
It's big though.
Oh, doesn't get the tech chase. Good tech from Cody. Okay. Oh, we got another tech. Oh, doesn't get the wave dash out. He's trying to wave dash grab. Oh, no grab there.
Keep in mind, the moment this becomes a one-stock game, suddenly it is so doable for HBox.
Yeah,
and it's looking like it will.
Here. Oh, these wave dashes are so good from Hungrybox. Oh, can he get this edge guard? Oh, great short
that's
from
it.
Cody.
Okay, we're going to a final stock.
Hungrybox. Cody Schwab, what's gonna happen?
Oh my God, a down tilt. Keeping it so simple. Cody with the pop-off.
Oh, they both knocked down the chair.
Damn.
There's always some antics going on between these two.
Yeah, HBox looking frustrated. I feel like I really like how Cody played that. Obviously, again, you know, and whenever a commentator questions a top player, like, clearly, like, the skill gap is there, but I don't like the decision to rest there. He took 50% for it. Like,
yeah.
Especially, you know, I feel like defined a lot of his time as a #1 player was kind of defined by him not needing to rest all the time and able to kind of convert these edge guards, able to kind of convert punishers, basically saying like, I don't need to rest to kill you. That's not to say that rest isn't useful, but like at that moment in the game, I don't know, like might not have been